What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I am down at Funtown RV at their superstore, sitting in one of their four showrooms in one dealership. It's pretty darn wild. But today I'm going to take you on a tour of the 2025 Brinkley Model Z Air 295. This is going to be their bunkhouse model. So if you guys are the traveling family and you got it like that, you got a little extra money and you want something nicer, this is definitely one to shoot up the list. You got a couple different slides here, the bunks in the back, and then a really nice bedroom bathroom combination. Coming in at 34 feet 9 inches, you should be able to get into, most places. And then dry weight, 9,200 pounds. So a little bit heavier than your average travel trailer, but I'll tell you what, they do things a lot better. They got better tires, they have a better frame, they've got a better structure for even the sides, how it's riveted, and then you have a drop frame in the front, all of which I'll show you here in this tour. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button, help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers. And all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description, along with a link for Funtown, so that way you can check them out, whether it's here in Texas or some of their other locations. But again, 2025 Brinkley Model Z Air 295. It's going to be warranted for full-time RVing. So again, that speaks to their their quality on this. The aesthetics of this is absolutely beautiful. They use a beefed up AC, so they got the 18K chill cube with an oscillating fan to cool this thing down. Dual opposing slides here into the living room, so you're going to have kind of your your cooking slide right there. You got your entertainment on the back wall. You have an island kind of on the small side of the island, so they went ahead, it's all for storage, they went ahead and added up the flip up countertop, but it's also on the steel frame tied in, steel base tied into the frame, so it's really nice and sturdy. And then right over here you're going to have obviously your couch, and there is just a lot of places to sit in a travel trailer. The slide height on this is also pretty darn nice for a travel trailer. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, so you're looking at about right at 6 foot, which is pretty darn incredible for a travel trailer. What's also nice too, if you're newer to Brinkley, all of the slides, all of the fascias to the slides and the frame for the windows are going to be tied in from the back, so you're not going to see any staple holes, and they use real residential wood and paint as well. So it's kind of more of like a homey feel there for you too. You are going to get recliners there as well, with the one on the side is going to have heat on both sides, and then power charging station and a place for your books with more charging there too as well. Each one of the windows, again, no staple holes, you have the built-in slide. Now the ones on the side just have the Dracula shade. The ones in the middle have the half Dracula and the Drac, so you can get a little bit of sun, or no sun, depending on your style. But I really like the fact they went with all the extra seating. You also have the little bar stool setups, that way, you can get a little bit of eating done. Obviously, that does flip down, but pretty darn nice. I am 6 feet tall, again, barreled roof ceilings. You're probably looking at 6'10" for slide height, or for interior height would be my guess, so pretty darn nice. The TV being back here, I know the last time I posted this, people didn't love the disposition of the TV. However, this is on a pretty hefty swivel, so you can pull it out and angle it however that you would like. Since you have the bunks, I think that's going to be the priority for a lot of folks. Place right there for some extras. You also have your Bluetooth hookup for the speakers. You also have the InnoFlame, which puts out enough heat to heat the entirety of this room, absolutely no problem. And now we are back on over to the other slide out, and then I'll get to the bunks here in just a second. So a lot of people possibly, or just extra storage if you're traveling. I had a person that I sold a long time ago that did model trains. Could be a good functional space for the bunk room for that. But you're going to have adjustable pantry, so whether you want it for more hanging clothes if you're more full-time in it, or if you just need a bunch of place for a lot of food, or heck, you can plug in vacuums in there. Just a really nice setup. Solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Dovetail construction for the residential drawers that can hold up to 90 pounds. You also have the inside-outside kind of hidey-ho window. 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings. And then you have an oven, big enough for, maybe like a chicken or two. Residential style microwave. And, by the way, if you guys have feedback, I know for a fact Brinkley looks at these comments, maybe not every day, but they do get to it because they make active changes throughout the years. They don't do like a massive model change. They just make little microtransactions based on feedback, whether it's a new floor plan or, you know, whatever. But they go through and monitor it, you know, unlike any other company that I've seen before, which is nice. They're really in touch with their customer that way. You have the Mac Daddy 12-volt refrigerator. This thing is huge. It's the side-by-side. I think it's 16 cubic feet. But you have freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right. And then you're also going to have, right next to it, is going to be your sink with a ton of countertops. You also have, you know, the tile-looking backsplash right there. You got the high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You also got yourself a little bit of storage right there underneath. 3 more pull-out drawers with the bottom 2 being just a little bit bigger. I mean, look at all the storage there. Pretty crazy. I also like how they even put this little gummy right there so when it hits, you know, it doesn't make any damage. Magnetic latches there too as well. You're also going to have prep for the Gateway 5G, so if you need to get Wi-Fi on the road, you are able to do that. But now let's show you the storage here in the island. So 2 pull-out drawers. The other one's going to be about roughly 2/3 the size of that. 2 pull-out trash cans there. And then, again, just more storage. So now, the bunk room, what's cool about this is as you open it, it's got a stopper. It's also magnetic to kind of help you, you know, keep the door open. But the bunk room's kind of a get-me-done style. However, it is a double over double. Each one's got windows. Each one's got charging. Not only 2 outlets, but also 2 USBs. And you also have the ability to plug in a TV there as well. So put the favorite child, you know, up on the top bunk. You also have a little bit of storage there. And then maybe, you know, a little bit more for like, you know, socks and boxers, things of that nature, and a little window just to make it not feel as stuffy with an emergency exit. So pull, push, and plop. Get out in a hurry if you need to there. So pretty darn cool. But, you know, what would you use this for? Would you use it for kids or storage? You know, how would you guys use it? If you don't mind, drop that comment. Definitely goes a long way to, you know, helping the channel out. Try to do as many of these tours as I can. Try to help as many people as I can. You got the fuse box right down there to make sure everything is working. You also have your control panel right here for all of your awnings, your slide outs, and then your lighting, and of course all of your tank fills you can see. You also have the dimmers right here as well, so you can kind of, you know, set the mood with honey buns if you guys are snuggling up here on the sofa setup. You know, that's pretty darn nice with the Max Air fan. Suck out the old steamer stink from whatever that you're cooking. A couple J hooks as you walk in. You know, which is going to be nice to hang up again. You know, maybe your jackets, put some dog leashes up there. And then as far as like a travel trailer for this size, this bathroom is probably about as good as you get. You got storage for your towels. You got storage up there in the top right. 1-piece fiberglass shower, which this is going to be a fifth wheel, you know, inspired shower, that's for sure. But you also have the LED lights, the fancy pants shower head with the 4 ports. But also, you know, for the roundies, there's roundies and there's flats. You know, I'm a roundy. You might be a flatty. I don't know. But yeah, I bet 2 flats could probably fit in here. If it was me and another roundy, I think we would be, you know, having to tape sponges to ourselves to clean up. But you got 6 foot, maybe 6'4", 6'5" right there. Places for your soaps and all that. Sitting on down. You got moving and grooving room right there, baby. So you are good to go. You're also going to have a little sink right there. And then you have your plumbing, more storage, 3 pull-out drawers there too as well, as long as your Max Air fan, and then your outlet there as well, along with the lighting system. All right, you got a little shelf, you got another little steamer stink sucker. And then here up into the bed, I'm usually not a fan of north to south beds. However, they do a good job of having, you know, plenty of walk-around room here, which I think is pretty darn nice. You can also put in a washer and dryer if you'd like, and I'll show you where here in just a second. Pull-out drawers on either side under the bed. Notice that I'm hands-free on that strut system there, so I think that's pretty handy. You also have a safe that you can, you know, open up down there as well. Windows on both sides for good breezes or emergency exits. You're also going to get pull-out drawers that go pretty darn deep. You're also going to get cubbies there on both sides too, which, you know, you have outlets, USBs, you know, all that good stuff. You're also going to have another chill cube AC. So again, the 18K. So two of these things down in Texas. I mean, you are having, you know, kind of a dream of a time there. You also got these little magnetic clips. Again, maybe for hanging up, you know, a couple shirts if you need a little, you know, extra space, because some people, instead of using this for what it is, will opt to put in a little washer and dryer option, which is pretty nice. But all right, guys, if you guys don't mind, drop some comments. Again, this is the 2025 Brinkley Model Z Air 295. Now I'm going to head around the outside, kind of show you where everything is about. Spend a couple moments out here, and then, you know, I'm going to get skedaddle and head home for the night. So all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for the pricing, will be down in the description. So right off the bat, as you come up front, first of all, it has automatic leveling, which is fantastic. But you also have a drop frame to create a lot more storage space into here. You're going to have hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. You have two different disconnects, one for storage mode, which shuts off everything, and one for travel mode, which shuts off everything except the refrigerator, solar, and the jacks in case you got to pull over. Here up on the front, there's going to be the control for the auto leveling. You are able to turn on the front cap lights, you know, which looks, you know, really nice there for you. It's also got the painted fiberglass front cap with kind of the matte finish there for the Brinkley decal, if you can see it. I also really enjoy the fact that they have this kind of metal box right there. So you got a place to access your propane. You got another area, which let me see if I can, that might be locked. But this back area right here, you have access to batteries down below, but then maybe like an area where you could put like some tools or something right there too as well. On this side here, slam latch doors, as you just saw, magnetic latching. You're also going to have your docking station. So you have your electric clips, your electric buttons for the dump valves. So you don't have to worry about pulling them out manually, which is pretty darn cool. So I like to see it. Hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, city water connection, black tank flush. You got your different valves, a pull-out hose for the cord, and then of course you got that little spray nozzle right there too, which is nice. There's also going to be a place for the old Stinky Slinky located right here. You also got your 50 amp plug-in. You're also going to have the Brinkley beefed up tires. They use the 16 ply on that, I do believe. Back end of the Furrion hot water system. So it's going to be instant hot water, tankless. And then you got the ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof to check your seals and check your slides. Now, speaking of the slides, you can put a slide topper, which is a piece of awning that goes from here to here and prevents debris from falling on top of your unit if you would like. Backup cameras coming on this bad boy, so that way you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You also have a 2-inch receiver with a 4-way flat. And look at all this exterior storage that you get here. I mean, pretty darn crazy, especially when, remember, this is competing with some of the smaller fifth wheels in terms of storage. So you can pack rat a ton of stuff. So if you're like a hoarder or something, you'd be good in there. Heck, I'm talking chairs, all the stuff for the beach. You're having a good time. Square style windows. Also notice here on the exterior of the window, it's got that kind of that thermofoil exterior, so it kind of reflects the sun away. And then you have dual awnings, which is nice. Again, travel trailer with dual awnings. So the soft glow lighting comes off the edge, and you're having yourself, you know, a real good time. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2025 Brinkley Model Z Air 295, the Brinkley with a bunkhouse, baby. Have a great day. See you.